Hey guys, so a couple days ago, I went and saw Unfriended the Dark Web. Like I said, I've been pretty fucking busy, especially the last couple days, and it was like one of those things that's like, shit, I never did a review for that movie, did I? I've had I had something yesterday I was doing, and my niece and my sister are here, and I'm like having to pay attention to my niece who's 4 years old and just loves me to death. So I gotta spend time with her. So I've been very busy. Like I said, it's good. They're gonna be here for the next couple of weeks. So it's gonna be really hard for me to go see movies like I have been. So Unfriended. I did go see Unfriended Dark Web before on Friday before they got here. And this was a movie that I reviewed the first Unfriended when it came out in 2015, which I can't even believe it's been 3 fucking years since that movie came out. And I kind of gave it a good review. It was one of those movies that it was not exactly a good movie, and it was kind of pretty fucking bad in a lot of parts, but it was entertaining enough that I kind of recommended it. I found some enough entertainment value out of it. I was like, it's fine. I didn't even know, I'm sure most people didn't know there was even a fucking sequel even being made. Apparently this was made in secret. Because literally, I got a trailer for this back in a month ago, and that was the first I'd ever heard of this. And I think that was when they actually announced that, which is a fucking terrible marketing plan. Like, they announced a movie of a sequel to a pretty successful horror film like a month before it comes out. That makes no fucking sense whatsoever. It came out at I think South by Southwest, but still, most people I didn't hear about it. Not until I said I saw a trailer and I went, "What the fuck? They're making a sequel to Unfriended, really?" Oh fuck! Of all movies to make sequels out of, this is the one you're gonna fucking do? Really? Really? We're gonna do this? Alright, fuck it. I was not too thrilled about the idea. Even though, like I said, I was entertained by the first one, I was still it's a gimmick that should be a one and done thing, and that's all. I mean, this gimmick is a really terrible idea for a fucking film, but whatever. I was like, I'll go see it because I was like, I'm gonna go see it because I saw the first one. Might as well see this one. Maybe it will improve upon the first one. Who the fuck knows? There's been weirder things that have happened, and the first one, it actually got decent reviews, which baffles me. That first one actually even got even a good reviews. It's a movie that had a lot of fucking problems and shouldn't have gotten as well received as it did. But being fair and having seen the sequel, I'll say something positive about this movie that might shock some people. This sequel, I'll go as far as to say, is not as bad as I expected. It has a lot of fucking problems. It's not exactly particularly good. But honestly, in parts of this movie, it's kind of better, does things better in this one than it did in the first one. And I'll get that in a minute here. But I kind of recommend it. It was kind of after I saw Skyscraper. I saw Skyscraper and Unfriended Dark Web at back-to-back days, and those were two of the most gloriously, entertainingly stupid movies I've seen all year, and I don't fucking regret it. I was entertained for an hour and a half. It was kind of like the first one, where I was kind of entertained in the for an hour and a half, and I didn't regret it. There were some even creepy moments about this movie that even worked for me. One thing I will say about this movie that I liked a lot fucking better than the first one, I thought did a hell of a lot better job than the first one was, this movie actually has likable characters. The first movie, every single fucking character, I wanted to die. There's no fucking doubt about it. Even like the main girl, who at first seems like a kind of like somebody you would want to see live and kind of live out and succeed. But by the end of it, you find out she's just as fucking of a horrible person as, especially with some of the choices she makes towards the end. She is a fucking terrible person, and she deserves all the fucking pain and misery that she gets by the end of it. This one, you follow a guy who is honestly kind of likable and actually has some decent act. He's not a bad, decent actor, honestly. I mean, I'm not saying he's like gonna be a fucking Oscar winner for anything, but he's not bad. He has some pretty good fucking moments in this movie. He's a guy who you follow. You actually get a lot of character development about his character, especially about his relationship with his girlfriend, who is a deaf girl. And okay, this is going to get to one of the complaints about this movie that I just couldn't get over while I was watching this. So you're introduced to this character, and he opens up this laptop that he just got at this cafe they found in Lost and Found, and first thing he's doing is talking to his girlfriend on Facebook, and they're doing like a video chat, and he is not really good at doing sign language, which begs the fucking question. Before I get into that, he also like is trying to make, so with him having trouble doing sign language, he's trying to make an application where it's easier for her to understand him doing video chats and easier for him to kind of learn sign language. And my question is, while watching the first half of this movie, I was like, it's established pretty early on that this couple has been together for a fucking while, and you're telling me he doesn't really understand sign language, and they're still a fucking couple for this long? I don't know how this couple is a fucking thing, because he's really bad. Like, he's not even trying. Like, it's established that she wanted him to go to a sign language class, and then he's not even going, and it's like, how the fuck do they even communicate, really, then? I mean, she reads lips and stuff, but she's mostly doing sign language. It's like, and he doesn't really understand sometimes what she's saying because she's doing sign language. I'm like, how the fuck were they a couple this long? That was a thing that was driving me nuts at the very beginning. But like I said, yeah, he just so happens to have a game night on this particular day, and this night that you're following him, and with his buddies on a Skype call, and all the characters, like, there are douchebaggery characters. There's this douche guy who's a conspiracy theorist who is like runs an Alex Jones radio show or something like that. And you have a British guy who's like this really ultra intelligent guy who knows a lot about computers. You have an Asian girl who says maybe 2 lines. I swear to God, she is just there just because they needed a friend. Apparently, just an Asian friend, and then the gay couple that they're friends with. So that's what's going on. And then the person whose laptop this guy took is looking pretty much, from what you've seen in the trailers, it kind of follows it, but also throws a few twists. I won't spoil, but this movie is, like I said, it has some pretty creepy moments. Like I said, there are some pretty effective moments. One of the things I actually fucking love that, actually, this is such a minor thing, but I heard so many complaints about this when the first one came out, where, there was this whole thing when the main character in the first one was having a private conversation with characters that wasn't on a Skype call, they would for some reason mute the Skype's call so you couldn't hear it. And people were like, why the fuck is it being muted? Why are we not hearing this? It's supposed to be happening in real time. This makes no sense. They fixed that problem so fucking easily by just having the character hit the mute button on the Skype call. And I was like, that was something so fucking simple that they could have just done it in the first one, but they decided not to. And like I said, it was kind of good that they did that, because it kind of takes out a lot of the stupid conversational shit that I didn't really need to hear in the fucking first place, that probably would have been left in if it was the first movie. Like the fucking conspiracy theorist guy talking about his crazy theories and shit like that. Like, yeah, it has nothing to do with the plot, and it's just like every time they would cut back to it, you're like he's talking about some really stupid shit. You're like, just, I'm glad I missed all that. I was like, so like, and it mutes the conversation, like the Skype conversation, to kind of move along the plot. So I'll give it that. So it's like, it actually tries to move along the plot a little bit more. It's a kind of a slow build because it doesn't get to the suspenseful moments until later on. My problem with this, okay, I guess this should get the problems with this movie. It's mainly just one thing, and it's one major thing, and it's that every fucking character, and this is something that's in a horror, I mean, I know it's a problem in a lot of horror movies, but in this one, it's really fucking bad, that all the fucking characters, especially the main guy in this movie, as much as I thought he was pretty good, are fucking dumb. They're some of the dumbest characters I've seen in a horror movie in fucking ever. Probably since like Wish Upon. Like, I'm trying to decide which one was worse, this one or Wish Upon. I might say Wish Upon because you watch my review for Wish Upon if you want to know why. But okay, this guy on multiple times during this movie has a chance to just get rid of this laptop. Get rid of it. He has multiple times. Like, the guy, okay, this is getting a spoiler, so fuck it. Okay, the guy whose laptop he has, he messages him early on and tells him he wants his laptop back. And that's all he wants done. And the fucking idiot doesn't even try to, like, you know, he tells him, oh, I'll meet you at the cafe where I took it. Or where I took the thing. And I'll give it back to you. Doesn't fucking go over there. I don't know why he doesn't go over there. He just ends up delving into more shit and seeing, like, all this dark web stuff that he has on his fucking computer, all this snuff film stuff. And he decides to just fucking, like, do nothing. Like, don't try to just, I mean, by the end of this movie, you do find out pretty much no matter what they would have done, they were fucked, but still, they didn't know this fucking fact at this point in the movie. So, why the fuck would you not do, like, just fucking, I mean, yeah, there's a good chance the guy would have just killed him anyways, but still, there's also a chance he might have just wanted his fucking laptop back. And then, to make it even fucking dumber, make this character even dumber, he finds that this guy's, like, getting, like, money transfers for these videos by these dark web people through Bitcoin. And like I said, this is getting the spoilers. And he decides to fucking basically make his own Bitcoin account and transfer all the money into his own and blackmail this guy. And I'm like, dude, are you fucking stupid? When that happened, I was like, oh my fucking god. And of course, spoiler alert, kind of getting a spoil, the people in charge find out, and it's like, you are fucking idiots. Like, there's so many things that could have been resolved if they wouldn't have been so fucking stupid. And then there's a part at the end of this movie, I won't spoil it, at the end of this movie that he does, like, he goes to a location and sees something, and I'm like, you are so goddamn dumb. Yeah, I'm like, just die already. Like, dude, at that point, I was like, it wasn't, like, at least his character, I wasn't, like, rooting for him to die because he was annoying and an asshole. It was just because he was so stupid. You deserve it. I mean, dumbass. God damn it. Like, this character, okay, and then just the moral of this movie for me, like, people will say the moral of the movie is like, oh, the internet is bad and yada yada yada, and just about the basically a warning for what the internet or what's on the internet. For me, that's not what the fucking moral of the story is. You know what the moral of the story is? If you see a laptop in a lost and found in a cafe, don't fucking take it. And especially if it's not yours and you don't know who that left it. Just don't fucking take it. Because by the end of this, you find out this whole movie could have been resolved if this character would have been just a fucking not have been a moron and not get this laptop. Okay, people will say, well, you could have, that would have made, this movie wouldn't have happened if he wouldn't have done that. Listen, they could have explained this a little bit better. Like, he could have just got it off Craigslist or something like that. Just happened upon this laptop on accident by getting it off Craigslist or something like that. That would have made a little bit more sense. But him getting this laptop from a lost and found just makes, like, dude, everything that happens to you and your friends is all your fucking fault. Because you're idiots. You're just a fucking idiot. And, like, goddamn, man. Like, god damn it. Like, the characters so stupid in this movie. So fucking stupid. One of the things about this movie, I don't know how many people know about this. I didn't know about this until like a few days before it came out. Is that this movie has two different endings, and it depends on where you see it at what time, apparently, because they just show either ending at random. Like, it's like the new version of that movie Clue, like, that was made in the 80s based off the board game, where they have like multiple endings, and depends on what time you see it, what theater you see, you might see a different ending. This, I saw one of the endings. I like this ending. I like the ending that I got. I thought it actually was pretty effective, pretty creepy. If I give it a movie credit, it has some creep value to it. I thought it was a little bit more effective than in the first one. And then I actually did get a chance to read what happens in the other ending. And from what I was told, the other ending is pretty much the same thing happens, but it's a little different, basically. It's the same result, but a little bit different. And the fate of one character is kind of really bad. Like, something really happens badly to a character that it's kind of fucked up and made it like, okay, I probably saw the better ending. It sounds like I saw the better ending of the two, so I was happy about that. It's Unfriended. Apparently nobody's seeing this movie because it made nothing at the box office. Again, releasing it a month, or like announcing it a month before it comes out, was fucking dumb. I don't know whose marketing decision that was, but man, they should be fired instantly. Apparently nobody's seeing this, so yeah. But it's fine. If you hated the first movie, especially the gimmick, you're probably not gonna like this movie. This is a gimmick that needs to die. Like, it does. It really fucking does. I know, like, next month we're getting Searching, which looks a hell lot better. Which, we got a trailer. Of course I got the trailer for that in front of this, which is so weird, getting the trailer for Searching in front of Unfriended. But, whatever. That looks so much better. Oh my god, it looks so much better than fucking Unfriended. It looks like it's actually trying. has actually an interesting story too. It looks like, but yeah, it's. I hope this gimmick dies. Probably with this movie not doing well, even for Blumhouse standards, it's probably not going to make another one. So thank God. But it's not that bad. Maybe a rental matinee. Yeah. Like I said, it's not terrible. Like I said, if you kind of like the first one, like I did for entertainment value, maybe for all the wrong reasons, you'll probably like this one. Only new trailer I got in front of this was The Hate You Give. This was a movie of, it's about, it kind of starts out like, the trailer is kind of like two halves. Like, it starts off like it's going to be about like a teenage adolescent movie where a person's coming of age and stuff like that. This teenager's coming of age, this black girl who lives in this ghetto, but at the same time also goes to this private white school for rich kids, basically. And when she's not at that school, she's in this ghetto with her friend, and it's like comes like off like a coming of age story. But then all of a sudden, her friend, her black friend that goes with her on a road trip or something. I don't know. They go out and are driving and get pulled over by a cop, and he pulls out a hairbrush, and the cop thinks it's a gun, and the cop shoots him, and it becomes a movie about the horrible relationship between the cops and the black community. And I'm like, yeah, this is gonna be one uncomfortable movie to sit through. I mean, this is a movie that is like, I ain't touching that topic with a 10 foot pole. I'm not even touching it. Like, it's a tough topic to even talk about. Like, no matter what side you're on, you're probably, it's hard like to even talk about. And like, it's not my any room. I don't have any room to fucking talk about that topic anyway. So, but yeah, it didn't look too bad. It didn't look bad. It's about a tough topic. But it depends on how the topic is handled. We'll see. I don't know. I forget who is directing. I don't think anybody really big or famous is directing it. So yeah. Of course, I got the Halloween trailer or stuff like that, but that's about other than the trailers I got. Pretty much everything I've gotten before. That's as far as Unfriended goes. Dark Web. I still gotta go see Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again, and Equalizer 2. One of those movies I'm looking forward to, one I'm not. Take a guess which. So, yeah. Until then, I'll talk to you guys later.